Power BI, Azure Data Engineering, Microsoft Fabric, Snowflake. These are all the technologies what I've been working so far, and I have 8+ years of IT trainings and placement assistance experience. Also, I have. I started this e-classes training institution in 2016. We are offering training and placement for every student. So our office is located in Hyderabad-5000. You can see our office premises as well. So this is our office premises. You can reach out to office anytime over here. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to focus on today, I'm going to focus on I'm going to focus on this Power BI with Microsoft Fabric. Power BI with Microsoft Fabric. So what exactly a Power BI and what is a Microsoft Fabric? What is the relation between these two? Do we need to learn both, or these both are separate, or only Power BI is enough, or what are all the things involved inside the Microsoft Fabric? I'm going to discuss very clearly how is the job market for this Microsoft Fabric, and everything I'm going to discuss it over here. Okay, everything I'm going to discuss it over here. So before I'm going to deep dive inside this one, I just want to understand from you guys what exactly you want to learn. Do you want to learn Power BI or Microsoft Fabric complete combo? And do you have any work experience prior? So what exactly you want to learn? I just want to understand. According to that, I will guide everyone about your career. Let's start with. I just need your work experience. If any technologies you are working, and what do you want to learn in this course? Let's go with Arjun.
Hi, hi, Professor. Good evening here. Actually,
We are not able
I'm
to
not
hear
in
you, Arjun.
Canada. My voice is audible? Hello?
Can you send me a message? What do you want to listen? What do you want to learn?
My voice is
Okay,
audible or not audible, Professor?
we are not able to hear you. Sorry. Okay, let's go with Sridhar.
Uh,
Sridhar, what do you want to learn? Power BI alone or Microsoft Fabric? Just send me a message also in the chat.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, sure.
And Ashrita also. Can all of you please, all of you, send me a message in the chat? What exactly you want to learn? Are you able to hear me, guys? Can you please confirm yes in the chat? Okay, Arjun wants to learn Power BI. What about Ashrit and Sridhar? Can you send me a message in the chat? Go to meeting chat. What exactly you want to learn? Okay. So earlier days, when I was started this Power BI training, I was started this Power BI training in 2016. No one knows at the time there is a tool Power BI. But in 2016, I had given a training for Power BI for many students, and also I have uploaded so many videos in our YouTube channel as well. It's a e-classes education is my channel name. E-classes education is my channel name. I have uploaded at the time so many videos in 2016. In fact, I'm the first trainer for Power BI. I was started first uh, training in India for Power BI. Okay, now coming to this Microsoft Fabric. When there is a Power BI, then what is this Microsoft Fabric over here? And what the Power BI will do? So Power BI is a completely a visualization tool. A visualization tool means, for example, you have a supermarket, one and two. Every day there are some transactions are happening. When there are some transactions are happening, then there is some data, transactions data will come and store in the backend database over here. Whenever there is some transactions that are happening, in the back end, there is some data will come and store in the back end over here. Okay, this is one supermarket. This is another supermarket. This is another supermarket. And in every supermarket, we have some billing counters over here. This is one billing counter. This is another billing counter. This is one billing counter. This is another billing counter. So we are going to we are going to have we are going to apply some customers are going to be buying a product. The transactions data will come and store in the backend database servers. Database server, it might be SQL server or whatever it is, or it might be a Oracle database. Okay. Now what I want to do, whatever the data, the sales transactions data saved in every database server here, this one and this one. Now I want to understand my business performance. As a CEO of the supermarket, I want to understand very clearly how my business performance is happening, and I want to design some key reports and over here by using Power BI tool over here. So Power BI tool we can able to use to design the Power BI tool we can use to design the reports and dashboards. We can able to use some reports and dashboards by using Power BI. So here you can see whatever the whatever the data we have in this database server 1, database server 2, we are going to maintaining of this server in one particular place. Then only you can able to design the reports and dashboards. Correct? So first we need to bring this data from these different servers into one place. For that you definitely need some ETL tools. By using some ETL tools, we are going to moving off the data from both servers into one particular place, from this server and this server to here. So this we are calling it as a lake house. Lake house means we are going to saving of the data in one place. It is a staging area we are bringing from these two servers. Then after we are going to apply some kind of transformation techniques. I'm going to apply the transformation techniques over here. Transformation techniques over here. By applying these transformation techniques, I will save the entire data into one data warehousing. We are going to saving of my data into a data warehousing. This is a lake house. From the lake house, we are transforming into data warehousing. And once your data is coming to the data warehousing, we need to design one model. Semantic modeling. Modeling means by taking the list of tables from this data warehousing and designing the relationships between the tables. This is one table. This is another table. This is another table. Another table. Then we can able to create the relationships between the each table. Okay. So by using this model, you can able to design the reports. Now we just imagine earlier days, Power BI developer means he will do only these two things. Okay. Power BI developer means he will design the model, he will design the model, and he will design the Power BI reports and dashboards. What kind of reports? Let's, for example, last 12 months, last 12 months sales, current year versus previous year sales, current year versus previous year sales, and year over year growth percentage, year over year growth. So this is how we can able to perform the things over here. This is a supermarket. Every day the transactions data will come here. This is another supermarket. That transaction data will come over here by using some ETL tool. Let's take the ETL tool as a data factory. Data factory is one of the ETL tool available to design the reports and to do the ETL process, extraction and loading into a lakehouse. Lakehouse is one kind of storage. You can store your data in terms of the files. Then from the lakehouse to data warehousing, we can able to transform the data by using a which tool we can able to use. The tool we are going to use here is a data flow gen 2, or we can use a notebooks with a PySpark. So either we can use a data flow gen 2 notebooks or a PySpark. So total 3 ETL tools available in the market inside this data factory, from this source to staging area, that is a lake house. From here to here, if you want to transform your data, we can use this data flow gen 2, or we can use the notebooks over here. Then from here, we can design the data modeling. Then we can design the Power BI reports. So those reports can be shared to the customers. Those reports can be shared to the customers over here. So as a Power BI developer, if you are learning only Power BI course, you will become a data analyst. As a data analyst, you are going to learn how to create a data modeling, how to design the Power BI reports. But who will do this work? This work means you need to processing of your data by using data factory, storing into lakehouse, applying transformations, loading the data into data warehousing. This work done by data engineer. The person who is going to work on this one, we are calling it as a data engineer. What the data engineer will do? A data engineer is going to be a data engineer is going to be processing of the data from source to staging and transforming into the target. He is going to develop some data factory pipelines, all those things. Earlier, we have only earlier we have only Power BI tool is there. Now what the Microsoft company is doing, along with this Power BI, along with this Power BI, they are adding few more services like data factory, lake house, data flow gen 2 notebooks, warehousing. All these things they are adding to your Power BI. Now they are calling it as a Microsoft Fabric. Got it? Let me try to log into that where we are going to do this development, app.powerbi.com. Inside this cloud, earlier days we have only one service. We have only one service, that is Power BI service. But now, along with the Power BI, see here in the bottom, earlier days only Power BI we have. But now we have some databases, data factory, data engineering, data warehousing, data science. Simply click on this Microsoft Fabric. Here you can see Power BI is one component. Apart from the Power BI, we have now databases, data factory, many other things are there. If you are going to learn only Power BI, then you just imagine what is the probability to get the job. Okay, you are going to learn only Power BI tool now. Someone is learning all this data engineering related and data analysis related. So a company who is going to hire, a company is going to hire the person whoever having experience on this data engineering part and data analyst part both. So this data engineering part, earlier we are using Microsoft Azure. So now Microsoft company, what it is doing, they are moving all this into Power BI only. So if you want to develop Power BI, you can able to use only Power BI. Along with that, if you want to implement this data engineering part also, then you can able to use other things as well. So in this training, I'm going to cover complete data engineering services. Along with the, I'm going to cover the data Power BI solution as well. If you are learning this Microsoft Fabric, you will become a data engineer, data analyst, and data scientist over here. So this Microsoft Fabric is a software as a service platform we are going to use to develop data engineering related projects, data analysis, and Power BI. All those things we can able to develop it over here. Okay. So what are all the things we have inside this one? Inside this Microsoft Fabric, for data storage purpose, we have a lake house, data warehouse, KQL database. This we are using for storing of the real time data. Lake house we are going to use to store a data in terms of a files like a text file, CSV, Excel, audio, video, images. Data warehousing is for storing of your data in terms of a database and tables. Then after we have ETL services, data factory, data flow gen to data engineering notebooks. And then after we are going to discuss inside this training, complete Power BI. So as a part of the Power BI, we have Power BI desktop. We are going to discuss Power BI online and Power BI report server, Power BI mobile app, DAX. These are all the things I'm going to discuss in this training over here. So I'm going to take this entire Microsoft Fabric training within 2 months. It's going to be Monday to Friday, daily at morning 9 a.m. IST. We are going to take these sessions over here. Okay. So most of the projects, because of this reason, what is the reason? You have many things in single place. Many things means like you have this whatever the data engineering part, data analyst part in a single place in the cloud environment. So any new solutions, new projects when they are going to implement, most of the clients are more interested on this Microsoft Fabric environment to use in a single platform to implement all the end-to-end business intelligence solution. And also the existing projects, they are developed already in the data engineering part. Earlier days, data engineering, they have to use Microsoft Azure. For data analysis, Power BI. Now both are in the same place. Then existing Azure platform also, most of the projects are migrating to this one over here. Most of the projects are migrating to this one only. So this is how we can able to perform the things over here. Data engineering and data analysis over here. This is a 2 months course. If you are learning this course, it is going to be, it's already started implementation of the projects. The next March, by March, if you are completing, there are so many positions, new projects are going to be implementing on this data engineering and data analysis over here. It's very demand in the market. After completion of this course, the certification exam guidance also we will provide you. The certification exam is DP 600. After completion of this course, you can able to mention some experience as well on this one. So my suggestion would be, instead of going only Power BI training, better you can learn the complete combo over here. Even if you are learning Power BI alone now, definitely your project or company, or when you are changing the job, they will expect from you data engineering part only. Of course, currently in your project they are using just Power BI only. Even though I will recommend to learn complete combo of this Microsoft Fabric, whichever is offering the Power BI and databases, data factory, everything. Okay. So this is all about today's session. Our regular sessions are going to be start from the Monday. So on the Monday we are going to start the sessions from morning 9 a.m. IST. You can use the same meeting link. So our team will reach out to you as well. Now if you guys have any uh, so after completion of this course, how many years of experience you can put? You can put up to 4 to 5 years of experience on this one over here. Okay. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can raise your hands and you can ask the questions.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, actually, I am doing masters in Canada. So I am right